you? Hello nerds of the universe, and welcome to Nerd Talk. And at last, I have come out with a standalone Marvel video. And today we are talking about the Marvel movie that everyone is talking about. I said the movie that everyone is talking about, not the movie that everybody forgot about. Ah, there it is. Yes, fellow nerds, today we are talking about Shang Chi and the 10 Rings. Now, many channels have already uncovered many secrets about this movie through trailer footage and toys, things like that. So I'm not going to be uncovering what they have already uncovered multiple times. Instead, I will use what they have provided to try to figure out how it will affect the MCU as a whole. So, basically, Shang Chi is the son of the Mandarin, the real Mandarin, not the fake one from the Iron Man films. The Mandarin is the leader of a terrorist organization known as the 10 Rings, which is a reference to the 10 Rings of Power that we see him use in the trailer. He trained his son ruthlessly to the point where his son ran from home, rejecting his father, and for 10 years his father let him live his life. But now the Mandarin wants his son to join him. Now, these Rings of Powers do not fit on the wearer's fingers like they do in the comics. Instead, we see that they fit around the wearer's arms. However, thanks to some toy reveals, these rings could still be intended for fingers, just not human ones. Enter the real threat of Shang-Chi, or the real savior, the dragon Fin Fang Foom. Now, on the Funko Pop box that the toy you are seeing is inside of, he is labeled the Great Protector. A lot better name than Fin Fang Foom. But what is he the protector of? We could assume that he is the protector of the rings, and that the Mandarin stole them from him. Or there is something that he is protecting from the Mandarin that the Mandarin is trying to get. And that might be why the Mandarin needs his son, Shang-Chi, to help him beat this dragon. We even see in early pictures of the Lego sets that Shang-Chi rides on the dragon's head. Now, I talked about this daddy issue type dilemma before, but with two different characters. Jimmy Woo, who in the comics was also descended from an evil sorcerer, the Yellow Claw, whom he also rejected in order to live his own life and join the FBI. Now they are clearly going with this storyline just for a different character, Shang-Chi. But, seeing as this movie is making a lot of connections, especially within the Asian community, could Jimmy Woo play a role in this new movie? We don't see him in any of the trailer footage, but we also don't have a lot of footage to go off of. Perhaps he appears at the end of the movie as someone who can connect with Shang-Chi due to them having similar pasts. But there is also the tricky situation regarding the dragon and his relationship with the Mandarin and Shang-Chi. He's clearly enemies with the Mandarin and his team of bad guys, but what about Shang-Chi? Sure, they might fight together, but that doesn't necessarily make them allies. Perhaps it was more of a lesser of two evils type deal between the two of them. And what happens if and when they defeat the Mandarin? Well, one option is that the dragon takes hold of the rings once more and keeps them protected, as the name suggests. However, seeing how the government shows up at the end of every major conflict, Sword could swoop in and attempt to take the rings from the dragon, which would make him a very bitter enemy. Shang-Chi could also be approached by Sword in order to make him an Avenger in some form or another, or recruit him. They could also connect the 10 Rings of Power to Doctor Strange or Wanda, aka the Scarlet Witch, as she would be looking for power in order to bring her family back, and Doctor Strange could be looking for them in order to match Wanda's power, since we know, due to WandaVision, that she is more powerful than him. But with that, fellow nerds, this episode of Nerd Talk has come to a close. I know this episode was on the short side, but regardless, these videos take a lot of effort to make, and leaving a like really helps too. Also, make sure to comment any of your theories down below. I read all of them and I would love to do videos on some. Also, make sure to subscribe for the upcoming 100 subscriber special, because I do have a very special video planned for that day, and when I reach 100 subscribers, I will drop my Discord in the link below the video. And check out my other videos. But with that, I'll see you nerds in the next video. Nerd out.